Hello and welcome to Naivety Gaming. I'm your host Matt, and this is the 40th week of Cheap Weekly Thrills. For those who don't know, Cheap Weekly Thrills is where I browse Steam and find games that have been released in the past week for $5 or less. And this week it is July 2nd, 2018, and as always it is a Tuesday, and by the looks of it, it is still the Steam Summer Sale. Woohoo! Yeah, that's still going on right now, so that's wonderful. That's going on until this Friday, so grab your deals of all these amazing games that are at an insane reduced discount. And I have already done my duties and spent about $40 worth of games already, so will I buy more? I might not, who knows. So for the game this week, I'm actually going against what I did last week, and I'm actually going back to the standard format of Cheap Weekly Thrills, and I am reviewing a game that was released on Thursday of this last week, and it is called Sunken.
So, you're wanting to be a pirate, huh? Well, you're gonna have to fight for it because others be eyeing your booty. Sail the high seas and fight up to 11 of your friends in this exciting local co-op adventure. Collect power-ups, dodge cannonballs, and fight your way to victory.
Alright, I think that's enough talking by our wonderful pirate announcer. Sunken is a fast-paced arcadey, how do I describe it? Basically, you get to fight other ships, and you get to find chests by absolutely ramming each other and firing cannonballs at each other, and hopefully you can dodge out of the way in time to be able to avoid said cannonballs, and it's kind of one of those last man standing games. So you try to shoot down your other enemies, try to grab their treasure, and be the last one to be floating around the map. The developer and publisher is Trevor Madge, if I want to say that correctly, and I think you guys really enjoy this. So currently this game is 25% off, and that is good until this Friday, which is the last day of the Steam Summer Sale, so please look at getting it sooner than later, because it may not be on sale by the time you finally get around to it. So it is currently $3.74, and it will return to its normal $5 price tag on this Friday. So again, make sure you grab it sooner than later. I will give this a quick couple of tests, and I shall see you guys in just a moment. Hello and welcome to Sunken, a fast-paced, last man standing arcade-style game. You play as pirate ships, you pick up cannonballs, and you try to, as obviously, be the last one standing. So I will click the little play button. I'll do 4 players. I'll do 5 points to win. I'll click myself to be the keyboard and mouse because I do not have a controller. I'll be blue, and we'll fill out with AI. So, controls are keyboard and mouse, mainly, which is going to be WASD, and your mouse to be able to aim, and I just got completely annihilated right there. So, I only got 1 point there, and one of the other AI was the other ones to get the point. And this game is one of those games where you have to be very aware of your surroundings. It's not by any means a, when I mean fast-paced, I truly do mean fast-paced. There's so much happening at the same time, so you really gotta be aware. I should also say, while you're aiming, going back to the controls, you hold down to increase your range. So I believe everybody only has about like 1 health point. You get hit by a cannonball, you're just kind of out. you pick up these treasure chests that are kind of littered around the map, and you can get various power-ups from being submerged to getting a boost, to growing in size, to being able to get extra ammo. So I just gotta collect these extra cannonballs around here. And apparently there's some torpedoes that will just kind of spawn in and come straight at you. And I did not win that round, unfortunately, because I'm trying to commentate and play a brand new game that I have no experience with. So, let's try 5 points to win. I'll be blue again. And, let's go. I was going to say, I really enjoy this game. Only if I'd actually be good at it. No, I was going to say, I actually really enjoy this game because of its art style, its music, and it just fits, everything fits so well together. As far as, like I said, just as its style of game that it wants to achieve. And I think the developers did a really good job at this. I can't honestly imagine what playing this would with 12 players be like. It's gotta be absolute bloody chaos. So, the fact with just 4 and I can't commentate, I just can't even remember my own name because I'm so focused on this. So, nonetheless, the 12 players has gotta be a lot of fun for, you know, just playing around with your friends. I can't even think that I have 12 friends, so that's probably not a feature I'll completely utilize. So, I'm just trying to survive here and not get hit by these various cannonballs coming in from the side of the map. And I was able to get him there, so... Hey, would you look at that? I actually won that round. Let me see. Are there any different types of game modes? Nope, just appears to be this. Because I'm feeling... Oh, what's the word I'm looking for? Ballsy? Let's go with 6 players, because I didn't have enough of a challenge to begin with. I was gonna say the AI in this game actually seems to be pretty well programmed as well. It's not one of those games where you're kind of sitting there going, what are they doing? They seem to be pretty aggressive, and they seem to know what they're doing, which is a lot better than those that are, you just look up and you notice that they're just flying around, circling up in the top left corner, and you're just sitting there, why? Okay. So. Ooh. Got the last kill on that. I don't think I'll be the winner of this round. Oh. Round's already over. Alright, I'll do one more round, just because I'm enjoying myself here. 3 points? 3 points. Yeah, let's just do that. Come on, Red. Well. Never mind. I thought I was going to be here a while. I was not. Alright. Let's see if I can beat out Pink. Oh. Where am I? Oh, I'm blue. Whoops. I was looking at red for whatever reason. Ugh. And somehow I didn't die. I don't know how I did that. Yeah, no. I deserve that one. And that's the one problem with this game, is that they're pretty small, so you can lose yourself pretty quickly. But I was gonna say, just as a cheap game that's... I can imagine you can have a lot of fun with your friends, and that's the one thing that these cheap weekly thrills are not necessarily, they have a lot of. I'm finding that there are a lot of cheap weekly thrills that are single player based, which makes reviewing them really easy. But if you're looking for a game that you want to play with your friends, there's not too many that I have to offer, so I'm very glad that I found this game here. Because I can imagine that you guys out there would have a lot of fun being able to play local multiplayer, play online, and play up to 12 players. So that was Sunken by Trevor Madge, I want to say his name is. Go check out some of his games. It seems like he's a pretty cool developer, and he did a really nice job to develop Sunken, so I want to give a shout out to Trevor and say thank you for making this, because I genuinely appreciate it. This is a really fun game, and I would definitely recommend it to the audience out there. So, like I was saying, this was Sunken. If you enjoyed this content, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. We could always use some more subscribers around here. If you are an indie developer looking at showcasing their game and having a new game released in the next couple of weeks for $5 or less, please email me at matt@theextraneouszone.com. I'd love to get in contact with you and to, like I said, showcase some of your games. Would love to review them and show them to the world. So again, my email is at matt@theextraneouszone.com. So that was the 40th week of Cheap Weekly Thrills, and I'll see you guys next week. In the 41st week of Cheap Weekly Thrills, I am very excited to see what kind of games we'll find next week. So, we'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye.